JJ, a frustrating 0-0 draw?
Yeah, it really was. I think obviously we started well enough, and the sending off completely changes the game. I think they drop into a low block, and I don't think we were good enough on the ball at all to break them down. We probably hurried things too much, and we were sloppy with our passes. So that's something for us to get better at. I think teams are going to drop in, especially when they get someone sent off. So it's just about patience and picking the right passes.
In a strange way, would it have been easier to play against 11 players?
Yeah, I think it would have, because obviously they go for it more. They had to sit off with the 10 men. I think 11v11, it probably sounds silly, but I think we definitely would have had a better chance against them. But again, as I said, I think it's on us to be better on the ball and create better chances.
The manager mentioned in his interview there that maybe he could sense a little bit of nervousness around the group today. Is that just, it was a massive game, it's first v second, it's maybe not a title decider, but it's the two best teams in the country going at it. Was there an air of nervousness maybe?
Probably you could feel it in the fans, and it probably rubs off on us a bit, I'd say, or it starts from us. But definitely I think it's a big game. It's probably the biggest game for a lot of us in our career. I don't think many of us have had the opportunity to go and win a league, and obviously we're at that final stretch now with only so many games to go. And I think obviously if we could have won today, it puts a bit of breathing room between us. But Joey always says it: if you can't win, don't lose.
Was that nearly a reward you had today, that you've built up that little gap between ourselves and Derry, that maybe the onus wasn't so much on us to have to go and win the game today? Yeah,
I think probably it's a better point for them than it is for us coming down here. It's a tough place to come, so I think they'll probably be happier with the point than us. We obviously would have liked to win, but it keeps a bit of a gap there going into Sligo.
Could it be one of those games that you look back on maybe in a few weeks where you're missing Paddy Barrett, missing Tariq, you're missing kind of Boydie's presence maybe coming off the bench? It could be a massive point come the end of the year. Yeah,
all points matter at this stage in the season, you know. I think if obviously we lose the game, they're level on points, so I said obviously they'd be happy with the point, but we are too, to keep them away from us. But we had big enough players missing today. Paddy's passing range is obviously a huge loss today when you have teams sitting in like that, and he just has different level of passing, so he obviously was a miss, but I think the players that were in done just as well.
For the amount of ball we had, was it maybe frustrating to not test Brian Maher a bit more in the Derry goal?
Yeah, obviously, look, again, as I said at the start, it's on us to create them chances and to get our strikers in better positions and obviously play forward better. But yeah, he'll obviously be happy enough, but we will be frustrated, yeah.
It's another difficult game coming up Saturday. Do these games get any more or less difficult to get up for at this stage of the season? I think we've 11 games to play. Is it a case of it's just 11 massive cup finals now?
Yeah, I think obviously today was important, but they're all as important at each other, especially with the home stretch. I think every single game is important, and we're looking at them. If they drop points, we need to capitalise on that. But I think it's just game by game. You can't really look too far ahead, because then you get carried away and probably get a bit more nervous. So it's just a case of game by game.
Thanks, JJ.
Lovely.